Hello Year 7, my name is Mr. Skelly and I'm here today to talk to you about the Year 7 Spring Term cross-curricular project Board Wars. This project has been developed collaboratively between the History, MFL, ICT and Maths departments, with the aim to get you to be more creative, more independent and draw on a range of skills you would have acquired from a range of different subjects to develop a piece of work you can really be proud of. In this video, I'm going to briefly talk you through a week-by-week description on what the tasks are and how you can start completing them. In this project, you are going to imagine that the internet and social media are no longer available. You are going to use your imagination and creativity to invent a board game that could inspire and persuade you, your friends, and your family to spend less time using technology and more time interacting with others. The overall aims of this project is to inform, educate, inspire, allow for interaction, and people to communicate with their friends and their family. Your success criteria. What your final project should include. A board game box. A flat pack or pop-up game. It should include at least 4 sub-topic areas. A creative and original design. Engaging visuals. Your research document, which will include some type of pamphlet or booklet. So before we start developing our game, we need to do some research. We need to find out what popular games are there out there. We need to find out and describe what makes those games really enjoyable. We would like you to develop a mind map of board games where you describe what features are there of games like Monopoly and Scrabble. Why are they so exciting to play? What is the challenge? Where is the skill? Once you've completed your secondary research, it's now time to complete some research of your own. We would like you to go and interview your family members, friends if possible, and find out what do they really enjoy about playing board games. How many people do they normally play with? Once you've done that and you've collected a good wealth of information, we would like you to collate that into a range of different graphs that you can really use before you start designing your game. Your graphs need to be clear. You can use Google Docs. It has a feature there that allows you to develop your own graphs, and you're going to use it to present your findings. Week 3. Decide what type of board game you'll be designing from your research. You should use the questions below to help you. Which popular game will you base your game on? For example, articulate. What type of game are you going to create? Word description, Q&A, pop quiz. What will your board game feature? E.g. cards, counters, dice, a timer. What will the theme of your game be? What will make your game stand out when compared to all of the other games in the market? How and why is it unique? What will make your game fun to play? What is the purpose of your game? Is it educational? What will people learn from your game? Now week 4. Week 4 is crucial. If your family is anything like mine, we could easily spend a good 20 minutes, half an hour arguing about the rules. You need to establish what your rules are going to be. You need to develop a storyboard that really illustrates and shows how your game works from start to finish. You need to have clear instructions so that those cheaters can't cheat. And finally, a list of FAQs. What would some of the frequently asked questions be of your game? And what can people do to answer them? Week 5 and 6. You need to start making your game. You need to create your cards, design your pieces using, of course, counters, timers. It is totally up to you. Week 7. Week 7 is really important. You need to start thinking about your branding. This will be the first part of your game that people see and engage with. It needs to have a catchy name, a logo, and a slogan. A blurb on the back that explains and gives you a bit of history behind the game and the purpose of it. And it needs to have some creative packaging. These are some examples from last year of games that were developed by students who are now in Year 8. look at how much time was clearly taken to develop the different board games. I've got confidence that you'll be able to do something like this, if not better. Any questions, please do not hesitate to ask anybody in the history, maths, MFL, or IT departments, and of course your form teacher. Let's get developing those games.